still working on today's blog post. I haven't had the time to catch up yet. This week has been super busy at work. We had our talent show on Thursday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I pretty much work 12-hour shifts. Monday night I went to the free teacher store, so that took up time, so I was able to come home after that and do some work. And Tuesday night I went on a date with Bae. We went to this place called Bonefish Grill here in Charlotte, and pretty good. I forgot what I had. Was it the Italian gnocchi? Maybe that's what I had. And they were doing like half off Bang Bang shrimps that night, but I didn't get any. He got some to go. And then, like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we were doing talent show stuff. So like Tuesday I didn't get home until like, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 10 something, and I had been out of the house since 7:30 that morning. Wednesday I didn't get home until like 7 something, so again, and then Thursday the talent show wasn't until 6:30, so that was like the longest day of my life. So therefore no vlog for that time. Last night we went out bowling. I won. We played 2 games. I won both games, which was fun because, you know, we're both competitive, and even though, you know, he was rooting for me, he was being, you know, real supportive, he still wanted to win, but I wasn't gonna let that happen. And that was date 6, which leads to something dealing with the title, because I really haven't decided the title yet, but I think this will have to do with the title of this video. So I'm thinking that my vlogs might just be weekend vlogs from now on, just because I never know like what's going to happen throughout the week. But if like something goes on throughout the week, then of course it'll be in the vlog. Today for this vlog, okay, so for all the vlogs, like I want there to be like a specific point, like a topic or whatever that, you know, I'm going to discuss in it, and not just have a vlog. So for this one, I want to talk about, when do you allow the person that you're seeing or dating or whatever to come to your house? So I kind of got this from Steve Harvey's book. I didn't read the book. Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman. But I actually got it from the movie Think Like a Man, because that's what I saw. Where the main character, Meagan Good's character, had like taken a book and had these guidelines for dating, and one of them was, you know, when to let him in. And, you know, like, so I took that because, you know, I'm new to this dating game again. It's been a few years since I've actually dated somebody. It hasn't been as long since I've went on a date, but it's been that long since I've, you know, dated somebody, and that's going on more than 3 dates with one person. So I decided to come up with a number, and at first I was kind of like, well, what am I going to base it off of? I haven't seen that movie in so long. I don't remember what the number was from the movie or the book. So I was just trying to think of like what would be a good number for me, my age, where I am in life, and where I could see my relationship with Bae going. So I was like, okay, well, maybe 10, and I think that's actually what it is in the story or the movie, whatever. I think it's 10 dates before you allow him into your house. And then I was like, well, we're dating a lot. Like, we're going on a lot of dates like in a week. So, you know, maybe for us, it doesn't have to be 10, just because like we're seeing each other often, we're really getting to know each other. We have been on 6 dates, and it's only been 2 weeks. Like, y'all, it's felt like it's been so long, and not in like a bad way. Like, it feels like we've known each other for so long, and it's only been 2 weeks. Like, it seems like our first date was like months ago, and it was only 2 Sundays ago. Like, for real. I don't know. But yeah, so we've been on 6 dates, and I had already decided, like, when I realized after our first date, like, we weren't just gonna have one date. Like, you know, there could be something here. So after that, I was like, okay, so now I need to figure out, like, my boundaries and, you know, my standards and how I'm going to go about dating. He is a Christian, of course. I would not still be in a relationship with him if he didn't believe in Jesus Christ, or he, like, I wouldn't want somebody to have to change. Well, I feel like people about to come to my house because I just saw somebody walk across my yard. You better go somewhere else. So he is a Christian. However, he is, like, his relationship with God is not where mine is. And that right now is, like, the only thing that has me hesitant, just because we're not anywhere near each other when we're looking at that. And that's a big deal for me, especially when it comes to dating. Like, for me, dating, again, if you haven't seen my Dating as a Christian video, I'll put it right here in the iCard. On my other channel, make sure you head over there and subscribe as well after you're done watching this video. So yeah, so dating for me has always been, well, not always, dating for me as in my later 30s has always been dating with a purpose. And I guess even so before that, it was kind of like, well, if I'm dating a guy, it's because, you know, I want to see where this goes. Are you gonna be my husband? If not, then I'm not. Like, I don't like wasting time. And that is something that I also take into my dating. Like, I don't want to just date you just to date you. And thankfully, even though he's not where I am in my relationship with God, or, you know, his relationship with God, like, even though we're not on the same page, he's the same way when it comes to dating. Like, he's like, I am not going to just waste time with you unless I see potential there. Like unless I can see you as my wife. So I was like, okay, at least we're on the same page with that. The only thing that's, like, stumping me is just where he is with his relationship with God, and even, like, being involved in a church. Like, that part, I'm just kind of like, what do I do? So that's my first thing. Like, what would you do if you, like, if you're dating somebody who believes the same religion that you believe, but they're not quite in the same place as you, but that's something that you really look for in your future spouse? Like, how would you go about that? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, when do you allow that person to come into your house? And this is mainly for my females out there dating men. Like, when do you allow him to come over? That's been on my head, because even though we're at the 6th, well, we had our 6th date yesterday, I'm just kind of like, am I ready for this? Like,